Wenn Sie diese Kamera finden, dann hat sie diese hübsche Dame liegen lassen. Schicken Sie sie bitte an
er war's.
18 63857 Aschaffenburg. David von Gries ist mein Name. Vielen Dank.
63857.
63739, tut mir leid, 63739. Alright, hey everyone, today we are in Italy in the Caesar Alm. I brought basically all my camera equipment with me. Natasha, who's behind the camera, she will be shooting on the Nikon AF600, which is also known as the Light Touch in, I think, the US market. I'll be shooting on the EOS 600. Natasha will be shooting on Kodak ColorPlus, while I will be shooting on Kodak Gold 200. And yeah, we are here at this beautiful place trying to take some analog photography here, and we'll see how it goes. We'll take you with us. Okay, so we didn't get the scans back yet for the Nikon AF, but we actually went out on another trip the next day where I shot a roll of Kodak ColorPlus 200 in my Yashica FX-103. So we will be showing you these photos instead. Also, if you want to see the photos of the Nikon, which is a 28mm by the way, make sure to be subscribed because I will create a separate video on that. Okay, so right here we are looking at the very first shot of the roll. This was basically just a test shot, but I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out. What caught my attention here were these cows that were making their way back into that house, or below that house actually, which was quite surprising. So yeah, quite a simple shot, but not too bad for the first photo of the roll. Also, don't worry, I will not be talking about each and every photo individually, but I kind of want to take a moment to talk about the EOS 300 for a second. I have to say that I'm quite surprised with the quality of this lens. I picked up the camera, including the 28 to 90mm lens, for around about 60 bucks, and quite honestly, I didn't expect to get this much quality out of this camera. If you're looking for a cheap analog camera, or if you're just starting out, this is definitely one to consider. Alright, so after hiking around the area for an hour and Natasha shaving off her lady beard with the Nikon, we finally found a spot for lunch. Right here you see some of the last photos of the roll. I shot the EOS exclusively in aperture priority mode, and I didn't miss a single shot with the autofocus system. This was the very first roll that I put through this camera, and it's quite honestly my new favorite. Also the shutter sound, it's beautiful. Alright, so that is it for the Canon. We will be shooting a roll of ColorPlus in the Yashica next, so stay tuned. Today is day 2 of our journey where we explore the Dolomites, right?
Yeah.
And today we're at this beautiful lake. For today I've switched to the Yashica FX-103 Program and this little camcorder right here. So now we are both shooting Kodak ColorPlus 200. Alright, so the Yashica FX-103 Program is a SLR camera featuring the Contax Yashica mount, and the lens I picked it up with is the Yashica ML 50mm. I actually recorded a video on this camera earlier on this channel where I wasn't quite happy with the results. Most of the shots back then turned out to be underexposed, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect this time. To my surprise, it worked out pretty well, which you can see here on this perfectly exposed photo. Alright, so what is my conclusion? It doesn't always have to be the most expensive film camera. If you're just starting out with film photography, or if you want to try something new, there are some great budget options out there. The Canon, even though it is a plastic build, feels great and I'm happy that I picked it up. Well, and that is it for today, guys. Thank you for coming along on this 2-day adventure. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next one.